Hello one, hello all to the March 19th opening by Zulcer Balsic of a sealed Time Spiral Remastered draft booster. This is a modern set, so, it's got, supposedly, it's got some good value inside of it. I decided that I was going to crack one of the four that I got because I feel like this set could be a really powerful set in the long term, because it's got a lot of staples in it for modern specifically. And also, obviously, we're chasing after the foil re-bordering of some chase cards that have never been printed in the old border. One example here, one moment. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I do not believe Lotus Bloom has ever had this old background printing. I did want a playset of this because it's one of my favorite cards. I think it's really cool, and I think it's a really nice nod to the original Lotus. It's also got Christopher Rush as the artist, and that's kind of a big deal to me. So, without further ado, let's start getting into this bad boy. I'm kind of excited. I haven't cracked packs in a very long time. Actually, I have no idea how long it's been since the last pack I opened. Like 2000s something? I mean, I realize it's 2000 something now, but, whatever. I wonder, I don't think so because it wasn't announced, but I'm pretty sure there's no God packs in this. So, side thought there. Okay, let's just get right into it. There's a stuffy doll in this. I remember this was in the first. Oh, it opened like that. Okay. Oh, that guy's so cool. Check this guy out. He's from the original Time Spiral. He's like a weaker version of Dungeon Root Geist. Or Dungeon Root something. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should be opening these in front of the camera. Oh. Remember that guy? Oh, there's an extra page. Oh, wow. That's an old border Sylvan Scrying. I don't know if that's worth anything, but it is sure a very, very cool card indeed. You can go get any land, which is sweet. That's an extra page. I got so many of those right now. It's kind of hard to get rid of extra pate when surgical extraction exists. Oh, yeah, I'm very excited about this guy. If I do draft something, I would like to play this in the draft. It's one of my favorite cards. Some slivers. Manatithe. This is... That's gonna be a bomb in draft. That guy's cool. Oh, there's a Magus of the Moon. You know, it's funny, I just bought one of these for a deck that I'm playing. Whoops. That's really sweet art for that, too. Look at that. Hold on. Let me get my hand out of the way here. Very sweet Magus of the Moon. And the old border card. Oh, it's a Chalice of the Void. Was not expecting that. Oh man, that is sweet. That is sweet. Just set that to the side. Alright, so I'm not gonna say that I'm not getting hosed yet because it's just one card, but like, man, that was fun. That felt good. I don't even know what Chalice of the Void is worth, but I love the card. It's really good. This guy's cool. I like this guy. We already know. I'll get these out of the way. I need to learn how to open packs. You know my favorite part about opening these are? There's no little star at the bottom here. That's really nice for me. Ooh, Sangrophage. I wonder if you could build Black Suicide in this draft. Or Slick. Oh, I remember that from the original set. This is around the time when my little brother and I like first started like building decks and stuff. I had heard about Magic before, but this set I loved this card so much. Ooh, careful consideration. Oh yeah, this guy's sweet. Oh damn, bro. Yeah. EDH staple. Oh wow. Man, he got banned in Legacy. That's unfortunate. Man, that's unfortunate. Oh, he got banned in... Oh, he's banned in Legacy. I don't know if it's worth anything. We'll look it up later. But that Gauntlet of Power is sweet. At this point, do we even care if it's worth anything? I mean, I watched a guy open a box of Legends the other day when they were only 10,000 a box. It was from, you know, back in the day. He opened it up and he got like 4 power artifacts, and that was like basically the bulk. Well, no, okay. He also got a Winter Mishra's Factory, and I don't know if he got the fall one or not, but I do know that he got hosed horribly. And at the end of it, he was like, someone asked, you know, do you regret it? He's like, no, opening packs is priceless. And I think I'm gonna have to agree with him because I loved that guy. Because like opening packs is like once you open it, that pack is never, it's gone, you know? Like there's a finite amount of them in existence. Hey. I don't think that guy's very good, but I guess he's cool in EDH. People like him in EDH. Slimfoot the Stowaway. What the? Oh, dude, the ultimate Saproling Lord. Sweet. Yo, you can make Saprolings with him. It's like the buyback Saproling card, but on a stick. Sweet, dude. Oh, wrong way. Whoa. I don't remember that guy. Menace. All the boys have haste. There's a lot of slivers. I mean, I knew there were a lot of slivers, but like, they reprinted a lot of the slivers, which is really cool. I guess it's because slivers are really popular in EDH. Another mana type, nice. Oh, that, yeah. Brine Elemental! Pickles! Oh, I miss it. Ooh, Tombstalker. And Mortify. I didn't know that got an old back. That's kind of sweet. Tombstalker. I literally just bought a Tombstalker the other day, too. I wanted to rebuild Pox and Legacy paper. Because it's like a pet deck of mine. It's a really, really fun deck. The first Legacy deck I ever played was Manaless Dredge. My friend John told me about it. And then we built Pox. Very fun. Really fun deck. I enjoy mana denial strategies. I played stacks as well in Legacy's mono white stacks. I did not do so well with it. I didn't understand the stack well enough, I don't think, back then. I would like to have a second try at it now, but, you know, all the cards are just stupid expensive. And I'd want to play it in Vintage anyways, just because Factory, or Workshop. Oh yeah, I love this art. This is one of my favorite arts of all time. It's so creepy. Look at the flavor text. Oh, I have an eternity to know the souls who are bound here, to behold their every facet. But moments from now they will be gagged and masked, and they shall be known by none other. This just give me chills, dude. It's so creepy. Fungus lover. What? That got an old part? I remember when that card came out. God, we tried so hard to make it good. We tried so hard. There's the soldier token. Man, we tried so hard to make that card good, you know? Oh, sorry about that. Break shot. Whoa. Whoa. That looks crazy. Whoa. New art for Prismatic Lens. Storage land. I love these lands. I remember this card in Standard. Wasn't good, but I liked it. Ooh, boy! Were we just talking about slivers? Hey, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, dude, that's sweet. I like this card a lot. I remember when it came out in cons, and I really liked it. I really like it still. Oh, what's this shifting? Oh, there's another foil slot behind. Cool. Sweet. I don't think Sliver Legion's very good, but if you have a bunch of slivers, he's gonna beat in for a lot. And that's a fact. Right. Snap back. Brute force. Oh, this card is cool. So I think that I like the art a lot better. This reminds me of opening a Time Spiral, so a Planar Chaos box. That was one of the... that's crazy. I just now realized that a Planar Chaos box was the first box that I ever opened. So this is like hitting me in a special like feels, and I couldn't figure out why until just now. That it's the first box that I opened. Obviously, we didn't get Damnation in this reprint. Guys, brokenhearted. I ripped a foil Damnation at a Planar Chaos when I was a kid, and oh, I loved this guy. He's so sick. And I sold it. You know, I sold the Damnation because I'm a fool. A sweet Vanishing Light. I like it. I like it a lot. Moral of the story, don't sell your collections, guys. It's such a bad idea. Nobody ever quits Magic. It's like RuneScape. You don't quit something that you grew up with. It just doesn't happen. You don't stop loving something all of a sudden. You know, like these things, the things that you're passionate about, especially when you're a child, those things are gonna stick with you. Not to get into like a marketing thing, but marketers know that. That's why they are always aiming things at the younger generations, because those are the ones that are most impressionable. Those are the people that are really going to buy into their things, you know? I mean, Magic has been around for over 25 years now. Oh, that's the Sarah Avenger. I don't really like that card, but it's pretty cool. Beast Within. That was good when it came out. Foil Greater Gargadon. Yeah, we like that guy. That actually might be worth some money. I think it was played in a modern deck or something. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, but the things that you're passionate about as a child, they're going to stick with you. I don't know how many times I've tried to quit RuneScape. I don't know how many times I've tried to quit Magic. I've sold massive collections, and I've regretted it every single time. I sold a Sapphire. It was beat to shit. But it's still, you know, Mock Sapphire. I sold it for $900, guys. I sold it for $900. Like a fool. Oh... Takes out for Harambe. He's gone. Oh, I wanted to... I'm so... Bannings are healthy for the format, but there have been so many lately. Why, man? Why are they doing this? It's fine. Everything comes in waves, right? We gotta be on an uptick. Storage land, yes. We gotta be on an uptick in Magic. It's gotta get better, right? It can only go up from here. It's not like Magic is in a bad place, but it's in. Oh, I got pickles. I got the brine elementals in there. It can't be. It can't just be bad forever. Oh man, what? I think that's good. I know this card is good, but I think it's worth because EDH. Man, I should bust out. I'm gonna bust out a TCG player app. Scat. After we're done here. Ooh, buddy. Another Think Twice. Love this card. Dude, I'm gonna build a sliver deck. Sway. Sway. Dead and gone. Sway. No misprints yet. That's a good thing, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of misprints. I'm in a group that exclusively is looking for misprints. Well, these are kind of actually not very well centered, this pack. I don't know. Maybe they're all just not well centered. I'll double check that before I don't know. Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah. I like that card. Oh, man, that's sweet. That's sweet. Bloodbraid Elf. That card was sweet in Modern when it first came. When Modern first became a format, Jund was a tyrant. It was all because of Bloodbraid into Blightning. Just like, oh. Just brutal, dude. It's just like stupid brutal. Blightning. I love that card. Oh god, I love that card. Good Toppy Drake. Oh, this guy. I hate that card, but his art is so cool. Look at that art. It's so sweet. I hate this card. It's so bad, but man, it's so cool. Look at him. He's got them big bug eyes. He don't go. He don't care. He's trying to be for the kids. Imperious Sword. What? That guy's cool. Oh. He's cool. Oh, there's so many of these. Yo, I love this card. I played this card in Tiny Leaders. I had a oh, that's a sweet goblin. I'm about to get those boys for Storm. I had a Tiny Leaders deck that was heavily focused on LD, and it was sweet. There was this one black-green deck that I had trouble with at the tournaments that I played at with them. It was, it's black-green, and that's it, and that's its cost, and it gets like buffed, but the buff doesn't go away or something like that. And it was a struggle, man. He almost got there, but eventually we got there with a cursed scroll. We broke his what's the artifact that shuffles back into your library, your graveyard in your library? Elixir of Immortality. We broke his Elixir of Immortality with a Shattering Spree, so that it hurt really bad. No, it wasn't. I don't know how we broke it. We broke that thing though. Shattering Spree. Oh, I actually need one more of these, but it needs to match the art of the ones that I have. Yo, sick. Sick. They put the gravestone up there. Sick, dude. Sick. Man, that's sick. That's sick. Good job, Wizards. That's sick. That's cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. I'm very happy. First card that I seen with the gravestone in the top corner was Valor. As you know, the gravestone means that this card does something in the graveyard to remind players. I don't know why'd they stop, man. That was so sweet. It had a gravestone to mark it. You can cascade your graveyard like this, and then it's just right there in the top right corner, you know? Sangravage. I don't see any other cards that would lend themselves to Black Suicide in draft from this set. I don't. What the? Whoa, cool. Protection from shadow? Crazy. Straight right. Right? Yeah, sweet. I like the first border. Obviously, it's sweet. What the? Never seen that card before. That's sweet. Okay, guys. We're getting hosed pretty bad now, I'd say. We're approaching the halfway point, and I'm not sure we are anywhere near the 185 mark that I purchased this box for. I don't know yet. We'll see. It's only a matter of time before we see here. Come on. Focus. Yes. All the charms are sweet, in my opinion. They're all instant speed, right? Yeah, sweet. It's very sweet. Oh yeah, I love that guy. Sliver Lord. Cool. Whoa, Stormed? Thought we were afraid of Storm. This guy was sweet. I remember him. I played him in my casual deck. Ooh! That'll work. That'll do, pig. Sweet. I also like the set symbol, man. It's not, it doesn't, I don't know, I don't like the Modern Masters set symbols. They've always felt like fake sets to me, like all the Masters sets. This Commander set that just came out, that the foils are literally curled Pringles, and everyone is talking about it, man. It's not just me. It's not just like a select group of the community. Like, everyone is pissed off about, ooh, that card's cool. I love this card. This card was so sweet. It's still so sweet. It's one of my favorite cards of all time. Look at that art. That's sweet. You know, like, screw you, dude. You're dead now. So in that same video where the guy opened the Legends box, they were talking about how amazing the art is, and I never thought about it like this, but you could make these cards just by putting the text, the name, and the converted mana cost, but it would have never, ever stuck into people's minds. It would have never become the level of almost, like, in some cases, obsession that it is nowadays, because of, you know, if the art wasn't... Is this a rare? Oh, so it is. I did not know that this was a rare. Oh, yes. We got one. Yes. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I absolutely adore. Oh, look, just... Oh, this is the one I wanted. I wanted foils, obviously, but man, look at that. That is so sweet. What was I talking about? Oh, the art. The art on cards is what has solidified the heart of the game in people. You know, it's very special. It's a very special thing that they've done by really doing this for the artists, and I don't know, putting art on the cards in general. I'm just very happy with it. I would not like Magic as much if it weren't for the art. It is a personal opinion. I don't know, maybe you guys are into playing Magic without art. I mean, I guess you can. Technically, there's nothing stopping you. It's kind of like playing with proxies. I played with proxies before when we were figuring out if something was good or not. I loved that card. That card was cool. What? I've never seen that guy before. And the old art kind of threw me off on it too, because I don't think that I knew that the card existed. Shout out to all the artists. All of them. Every single one of them. At every level. You're all amazing. It's so hard to do what you do. And if you keep on, you're the strongest person. Sometimes survival is a slap in the face. But it's always worth it on the other side. Every single time. Anytime I ever did the lazy thing or the easy thing, the result or reward was never enough. Anytime I put my heart and soul heart and soul into something and really, really tried with all my heart. No matter what the result was on the end, I was always proud of the work that I did. Every single time. You just gotta care. Just care about what you do. It's so easy not to care. It's so easy not to care. But it's always worth it in the end to care. See, they are instant. Whoa. Bad card, but it's so cool looking. This is why drafting would be sweet, bro. All these cards that are bad are good sometimes. Oh, we got a blue foil back there. I didn't mean to spoil it. Ooh! Yo. Oh, that's not a blue foil. That is green foil. That's unfortunate. Maybe you put in the comments what I've missed, so I don't have to do all the looking up. All these cards over here, they're bulk, and I have to go through them. It's not much now, but you should have seen this thing earlier, man. I was slammed out. The whole thing was full of cards all the way from the bottom to the top. I mean, that's normal when you buy a collection, but still, it's just so much work, man. There's so many Magic cards. It's almost like you gotta know. Sweet. It's almost like you gotta know. Whoa. Whoa, that's cool. Oh no. I don't know. I've seen that one before. Sick. Oh, that's sweet. I gotta pick these cards up. I don't know if that's worth anything or not. I don't know if I put it in a pile. I don't know if these are worth anything or not. These are just like my favorite cards that I've found in the box so far. Especially that Ancestral version. I love this art. It's the original art, but flooding. It's so cool. So cool. And then obviously the Chalice is just so sweet. So early on to pull it too. And we haven't really seen much of anything since. Nothing really fun, you know. I'm looking for something really awesome. Obviously, you know, with modern Magic product, you're either hitting the jackpot or getting hosed. So I'm not expecting much. But even still, you know, it would be nice to hit the jackpot, maybe. Man, I love that. It's got the Lorwyn art and an old border. Oh, look at this. Is so unfortunate. Look at the centering. Wizards quality control. Please, guys. And like, it comes out of the back box with a couple nicks on it. Look at this. Well, maybe it does. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, I'm tripping. Never mind. But still, man, look at how small the border is on this side. How wide it is on this side. It's just slightly shifted to the right. So this is already, even if I graded this, pack fresh would be not a 10. Not a 10. Just because of the centering. Quality control is such an issue right now. I'm hitting on all the things that everyone's talking about. I'm sorry, man. It's what I'm thinking about too, okay? I'm part of the community. It's what goes through my head. I remember when foils were awesome and I used to collect them and put them in decks, but now I'm afraid that I'm going to get called out by a judge for not having something, you know, not having a uniform deck. Accused of cheating because the foil is so curled that you can tell what card it is in the deck. There's jokes on Reddit where people are like, oh, but you can't spot the Commander Legends cards in my deck. And it's just literally, it's brutally obvious where they are. They're literally right there. Smallpox. I love that art too. That's my favorite art. I love it. What? A cat? I like what they did up here for legendaries now. That's cool. Oh, ooh. These guys are sweet. But this barrel, I actually needed him. I want to put him in a Modern Storm, but I don't know if Modern Storm is reasonable anymore now that Spirit Monkey's gone. That is so unfortunate, man. You didn't have to take all the fast mana. Took all the Moxes, left us with Mox Amber. Why'd you even solely the name Mox with that card? How dare you? Yeah, Riftbolt. Got enough of those guys to go around. Sick. What the hell is this? Cool. It's a fire-breathing ogre. Oh, there is Damnation in the set. What? 0 out of 10 was expecting. Whoa, this guy's sweet. Yeah, 0 out of 10 was expecting a Damnation. Whoa, dude, Damnation. I'm actually surprised at the number of foils in this set that I'm pulling. It's very few foils. In general, like not even of good foils. Now I see why the foil original backed reprints will go so much. They were saying in a forum that I was reading that the foil new bordered cards, they are at mythic rarity, essentially. The way that they're printed on the cards. What is this? Oh, love this card. Yo, new backed Courser, of course. As soon as I say something about the foils, there's a foil. Alright, we are 2/3 of the way in. Don't know where we're at on value. We'll definitely look through these later after sorting them and whatnot. Definitely have to go back and sort all these, find out. I have no idea where we are in value. You know, I might tell you guys. I'll just sort it real fast. I'll pause the video, come back and let you guys know where we're at. Yeah. Woo! Man, dude, they banned the Spirit Monkey. Now this deck is not good. That hosed so many decks that didn't need to be hosed, man. Oh, that's sweet. I'm about to put that in Storm. Put that in Storm. You put that in a Pox. Yeah, dude. Wait in there. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. It was kind of a weird thought. Like a weird it's like a thought that doesn't quite complete itself, so it's not like English. You guys know what I'm talking about. You have like an impulse inside of your head, but you can't, like, it's not expressible. Sway. Damn. Yo, what? Whoa, what the hell? Alright. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Wow. They even put the little star in the bottom, like the old foils did. See it? Shooting star in the bottom. Sweet. Very sweet. Actually, centering is good. So usually, if you open a box and some of the cards aren't centered, none of them are centered. But in this case, that's not the case, which is kind of weird. But it's cool. I'm into it. It's unfortunate about the Thoughtseize, but, you know. Whatever. Get out of there. Well, there's a land in there. You know that. Sorry, I cheated. There's the land. Yo! Yo! What is... Oh. Cool. What the... No, dude. You're not a voltaic key. Okie dokie. Ooh, that's that think twice, baby. Grab shot. Uh-oh. This looks familiar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is there another Chalice of the Void? Oh, no, I don't remember what the rare was. That's not what it was. Okay. It felt like it was a start of the same thing. Oh, this guy's sweet. Bye-bye, Death in Texas. Bye-bye. Skirt. I bought a foil of that Sulfur Elemental for Miracles. And after my first GP Top Cup band, that's when I sold out of Magic, because I was pretty sure it was going plummeting downhill and was going to die. And then Wizards was like, nah, we live. Much to my surprise. And that's when I found out that you never quit Magic. Uh-oh. Guys. It's not looking good. We're hurting. We are hurting. It's like $5-6 this bag box size. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. This is one. It's getting rough, guys. We need some spice very soon. Come on. Visibly frustrated. I'm just kidding, I'm not frustrated. This is the gamble, man. Oh yeah, that guy's sweet. I got all the storage lands. Yo, I think that this is a good card. Ooh, that's sweet. Alright, this is what I'm about to do. I just speed the process up here a little bit. Sad monkey is sad monkey, man. Sad monkey is sad monkey. Before we continue with the video, I'd like to bring your attention to this beat Elvish champion. It is super beat. But, you know, heavy play on TCG is still 10. So I'm gonna list it. Okay. Last 5 packs, I believe, 6 packs, something like that. Stuffy doll. Yo, sweet. Look how much smoother that is. Enslave. That was that card, boy. That was that card. Ooh. Hey, I got that guy foil already. Ooh. Man, that's a pretty foil. Hey, that boy. Ooh. These foils are nice, man. They're not curled already. Literally, I opened one pack of the Commander Legends or whatever, and there was like a foil common in the back or whatever, and it was curled out of the pack. Like, it instantly started curling. I watched it. Insane. Poop on you. I hated that card in Standard. That is the junkiest reback. Why would you do that to us? It's okay. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, wow. I know that guy's good. Wait, does he lose all abilities? Oh. I don't know if that's as good as I thought it was. That could be garbage. Come on, baby. Here we go. Foil Ponder in the back. Foil Ponder. Foil Ponder. Foil Ponder. Foil. Ooh, there's a Corrosion Grip. EDH players. This is called removal. When someone goes to power artifact their Grim Monolith, you can target their Grim Monolith with this, and then you don't lose. EDH players, this is called removal. You should play it. It makes you better. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Reflex Sliver. I'm for real building a Sliver deck, though. Oh, oh, oh. No cheaty. Whoa. That's a green Anthem. I didn't even know that was a thing. Sweet. Whoa, that guy's sweet. Another one. Sweet. Nice. I love that card. Alright, guys, we'll be right back with the prices. Let's see. We got a pretty good chunk here, the 289.83. A little bit of profit. I took everything out that was less than $2, and I did not scan any of the commons or uncommons. That foil Cloud Treader Sliver, this boy right here, that was the biggest boy at 56. Sliver Legion at 34 was the second. I was kind of surprised to see that Ponder is at 15. That really is holding a bulk, like a big chunk of the value here. Even still, good pulls. I had fun, and that's the main thing. And I didn't get like brutally hosed. I pulled quite a few mythics, which I was very surprised about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics in one box. That's really good. That's really good. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, have a good one.